I need a new video series to keep this channel alive while we wait for GTA 6. Chromobile, what's the latest on GTA 6 news?
A channel by the name Mr. Boss for the Win has some news giving us questionably suspicious information regarding the announcement date.
Ah yes, I do like a bit of false hope once in a while. Let's take a look.
Is the summer of 2023 the new timeline we need to set for ourselves for a Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement or reveal? We're going to be talking about all of that in this video today.
Yeah, no, this is pointless. I'm just gonna have to keep making some more series before I go completely insane! Hello everyone, and welcome to Trash GTA, the video series where I talk about things that are trash in GTA. In this episode of Trash GTA, the trash in question is the EMP launcher, otherwise known as that reskinned handheld grenade launcher that was in that one DLC with the bikes in it. Before we begin, I must talk about how ridiculous this piece of trash looks. It looks like one of those miniature buildings that's in the middle of construction with all the scaffolding around it that you hold in your hand. A bit like a sex toy, really. In fact, no, scratch that. This thing is just a bloody sex toy, and it shoots butt plugs that electrify you. And it's got one of those weird edgy triangle aperture sights on the top, as if to say that this thing is cool and futuristic. But the sight has only one point to line your sights on, so using it as a sight picture would be about as good as playing darts blindfolded. The idea of this sex toy is to aim it at something that you don't like, and you shoot a butt plug out to make electricity and lightning visual effects happen on impact, while sound effects along the likes of zig 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 go off. Ideally, it makes a thing that you don't like stop working for a little bit, disabling the electronics and the engine for a short little bit of time. Against other human beings, its deadly effect is negligible, giving them an erection and nothing more, which kind of annoys them in the process, so you might end up getting yourself shot because you just gave an American an erection. And Americans hate erections, they just don't like it at all. If only it weren't for the fact that the butt plugs that it shoots out don't really reach out that far, and their traveller's speed is slower than a donkey that's being ridden by a bull that has extreme diarrhea and has AIDS. That makes aiming and shooting the thing harder than that one shot you had to make while you were in middle school to get rid of that chewing gum from your mouth into the bin, from like 10 feet away from where you sat, so that the teacher wouldn't notice and start spanking you up the bum with a ruler. Worse still, its effectiveness is questionable at best. You'd think that the likes of police helicopters would be brought to their knees being hit by this thing. But because helicopter blades don't lose their momentum that much, even with the engine off, the EMP launcher is a minor hindrance at worst for them, and that's if you can even get a clear shot at the bugger. Riding a motorcycle, if you're too close to the helicopter, you can't aim high enough to aim at the thing. If you're too far away, the butt plugs won't be able to shoot far enough to give the helicopter an erection. If you're chasing a vehicle and it happens to be a mission-specific vehicle like this here car that you have to steal, the EMP gun just won't give an erection at all, as if to suggest that Rockstar Games didn't consider balancing and reprogramming the rest of the game to have erection game mechanics. Here's a quick heads up, I'm selling a product that I think you'll really like. It holds action cameras and other stuff on top of it, making it great for people who like to record themselves doing action sport like bicycles and scuba diving. I have a link to the product in the description below. If you could take a bit of time and take a look at it, I'd greatly appreciate it. It gets even worse with this bloody thing. Ammo served in a pack of 2 will cost you $950, so every time you miss one of these bloody shots, and you will, that's the equivalent of paying for this month's electricity and heating bill. I don't see why you bother with this bloody sex toy, when your character has a bumhole that's larger than the rear end of a hippo that can carry more weapons than your typical American family household. Just shoot them with a gun or blow them up with a bloody rocket launcher. It's cheaper and more effective in my opinion. This is a bloody game about driving cars and shooting people in the face, so why bother using this thing when all it does is cause a minor nuisance? It's useless and it's trash. Now before you go, I urge you to give me some ideas for this video series. Tell me in the comments what you want to see, and I may just make it into a video. Right, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you around.